This is the Mercedes-AMG C63 Coupe. It's the ultimate C-Class, and actually, given its options list, it's basically the ultimate C-Class. Now, let me take you for a tour of it to show exactly everything you get with this car. Every C63 has a 4-liter twin-turbo V8. Now, the base version has 469 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque, but this is the S version, which means it has 503 horsepower and 516 pound-feet. So it is a significant upgrade, and as it's hand-built by AMG, it was done by Selim Urker. Good job, sir. Now, this coupe hits 60 in 3.7 seconds, making it the quickest C63 by a 1/10 of a second over the sedan. Now, a 9-speed automatic and an electronic limited slip diff are standard, and the power only goes to the back. There's no AMG all-wheel drive system in this car, so even with all the electronic nannies, it can get a bit wild. Every C63 has AMG RIDE CONTROL adaptive damping, and although this car, I wouldn't call it punishing around town, it's not exactly plush either. It's a hardcore performance car. The adaptive damping is more to tighten up and make it even that much better on the track. But here you can see some of the car's options. Specifically, the first here are the ceramic compound brakes. They cost $5,450, which actually isn't that expensive for carbon brakes. Now, also, these are the $600 quote extreme performance tire upgrades, which you can quite clearly see are Pilot Sport Cup 2. And then these are the AMG forged cross-spoke wheel upgrades. They're 19s up front and 20s in the back, and they go for $2,100. The back of the C Coupe was updated for 2020, and one of the updates was an enlarged, quote, expressive diffuser at the bottom, including this diffuser board that runs along the bottom in the C63S. But since this has the AMG aerodynamics package, which costs $1,750, it's even more expressive and comes in high gloss black. There's also a bigger front splitter and broader side skirts, which you can see there. But this car has options, and there are not one but 2 carbon fiber trim packages on this car. One, $1,750, it adds a carbon fiber mirror housings on the other side there, as well as this lip spoiler. And the other package for $2,950 that makes the rear diffuser trim now carbon fiber. So other cars, this would be all gloss black, but this is carbon fiber. And the side sills as well, carbon fiber. There's even more carbon fiber inside. It's optional, of course. So here on the center console, this bit costs $750. And then on the steering wheel, which costs $400, and you can see the carbon fiber here, as well as the Dinamica faux suede that goes with it. But the wheel itself is common to the C63. New for 2020, you can see those little nubs there for the infotainment system. And then just below it, you can see the rotary controller for the drive modes. And then over here, there's a little paddle that controls the suspension as well as the stability control. Now, this red pepper leather does not cost extra though, and I think it looks pretty great in this interior. Now, the seats it covers are also great, very comfortable, very supportive, and adjustable with moving bolsters. There's their controls right there. Now, they can also be heated and ventilated. There's their controls. But yep, that does cost an extra $450 beyond these seats' $2,500 cost. Now the C-Class does not have the latest MBUX tech interface. It has the last version of COMAND, albeit this car has the optional upgrade that includes integrated navigation as well as the redundant glossy touchpad that covers the rotary knob that's standard. Frankly, I've never really been a fan of this system. I always thought it was this particular unit was not that easy to use, a little confusing. The glossy surface was not ideal for touching, and that's the thing that they upgraded with MBUX. So something to look forward to in the next version of this car. Now, you can, however, in this car for 2020 get the 12.3-inch all-digital display. It has 3 different designs that can be selected by the driver or automatically by the drive mode, controlled there once again. And then this car also has a head-up display. Very easy to shut this off. I like there's actually a dedicated button for it over on the left side of the wheel. But of course, both of those elements, yep, they're optional. Now, unless it wasn't already abundantly clear, this car has a ton of options. More than $27,000 worth of them, in fact. And as a result, this C-Class costs $105,690. Now, sure, this may be the ultimate C-Class, but yeah, still. Now, perhaps it's best to think of this particular car as, you know, a showcase for everything you could get, because although this is an incredible performance machine, it's also a little excessive for what you get and for what you could get for the money instead. But I will say this, it looks really, really cool. This is a sexy car.